Let's talk about the Paycheck Protection Program today. The Paycheck Protection Program round two has opened up on Monday, January 10th, 2021. How to qualify for the SBA Paycheck Protection Loan. It's going to be very important that businesses that are seeking to apply, especially the African American community that was sidelined by the first round, it's very much important that we get in on this round, because a lot of us was not privy to get in on this round, and so now that they opened up the SBA Paycheck Protection Program round two funding program, I believe that many small African American businesses should get in on this round two funding, because we were really at a disadvantage on the first round when it came to the Paycheck Protection Program. There is a few loan details that I want to make sure that we can set the right expectations and that everyone can be prepared on how they can qualify. First and foremost, you cannot apply with just a 1099 miscellaneous from my experience, but the rules might have changed. You can actually go on to the SBA website, look at the guidelines that they have issued for small businesses. But the loan details of the Paycheck Protection Program, it is a loan designed to provide a direct incentive for small businesses to keep their workers on the payroll. The SBA will forgive loans if all the employee retention criteria are met and the funds are used for eligible expenses. The Paycheck Protection loan has an interest rate of 1%, which is very, very favorable considering you're only paying 1% on the loan. And the loan is also going to be 2.5 times your wages. Loans issued prior to June 5th have a maturity of 2 years. Loans issued after June 5th have a maturity of 5 years. The loan payments will be deferred for borrowers who apply for loan forgiveness until the SBA remits the borrower's loan forgiveness amounts to the lender. If a borrower does not apply for loan forgiveness, payments are deferred for 10 months after the end of the covered period. For the borrower's loan forgiveness, it's either 8 weeks or 24 weeks. No collateral or personal guarantees are required, so it should not be dependent on your credit score, your FICO score, your debt to income, anything like that. You will need to have a W-2. There will ask for your federal 941 forms. You have until the end of January 31st to make sure that these 941 forms are, well, at least the W-2 forms and 940 forms should have been submitted for December. 941 forms, we do have the end of this month to get those in as well. If you don't have a tax advisor or a tax preparer that is going to be able to assist you with becoming eligible or qualifying for the round two of the Paycheck Protection Program, we are able to offer that assistance from MKG Tax Consultants, myself, our staff, our team. We will work diligently as possible, but as you know, that this is kind of like a first come, first served basis. So having that payroll information is going to be critical. I was just having a conversation today with the gentleman that called me up, which prompt me to go ahead and send out this make this video for tonight for the round two of the Paycheck Protection Program. He was curious. He was like, "Well, hey, I want to apply for this Paycheck Protection Program, but I haven't filed and I haven't reported my payroll." That right there is a little bit of a work, especially now we're coming up coming right up to the tax filing season, which is January 21st, where IRS is going to start opening up the e-file. Most of our clients that of course we got that stimulus money, that $600 payment, but now tax season is here, and our bank is now offering anywhere from $500 to $6,000 tax advance loans. So it's going to take up all of our bandwidth and all of our resources. So time is of the essence. So we'd have to work around the clock for the African American businesses, Latino businesses, or any businesses that don't have their books in order, looking to get in on this second round of the PPP protection program. There is another loan right now that is closing on January 13th, which is going to be the California Relief Grant. You will need your bank account statement, at least your either 2018 or 2019 tax return. That's a $5,000 grant. But you're going to most likely miss the deadline because they're going to take a few days to issue you your password. But right now, focusing on this Paycheck Protection Program at this 1% interest rate, the time is of the essence. And I cannot stress that enough. We have been, access to capital has really been, not as transparent for the, African American business owner. And so, this is a time that we need to really, rally the accountants. I would say instead of rallying the troops, rally the accountants. Rally the tax, advisors and the tax preparers. Rally the bookkeepers. Right now, we need to stand strong, and help our small businesses out that, is struggling, from paycheck to paycheck. Every little dollar counts. But, for right now, we're looking at, the minimum investment, just, for the payroll service. We take payment plans. We will look at, your business income and see, if you're willing to take a chance, there's no guarantee. But, follow the link at the bottom to, how to qualify for the SBA Paycheck Protection loan. If you can't get a hold of your tax preparer, your tax advisor, or your CPA or your accountant, go ahead and give us a call. We're here for you, Monday through Sunday. We're open 7 days a week. We work at late hours. Give us a call, 559-412-7248. Send me an email, mkgtax@gmail.com. Go to our website, at mkgtaxconsultants.com. If you have any questions, you got to also be mindful and respectful of my time, that I would also, give you the information that you need. But if you are serious about this, trying to get your business, prepared for this second round of this Paycheck Protection Program, and you haven't filed your W-2s, you haven't, reported your payroll, there is going to be a penalty depending on, when you incur payroll. Some of the common questions is, what's the difference between classifying an independent contractor versus a W-2 employee? Well, there was a ruling with the Uber, if everyone remembered, and the Lyft, they classified their workers as independent. But normally, if you guys have the same kind of business and connection, you control the business, control the workers' hours, you control this job, have any kind of that discretion, then that is an employee. And the rule of thumb is if you pay anyone over $100 within a quarter, then you should go. What you should do is report that payroll to the IRS as well as to the Employment Development Department, which triggers that Paycheck Protection Program qualifications there. But once again, you have to have your bookkeeper or who does your payroll service. If you're used to this kind of, I want to do it myself, and then just maybe come up with your own ideal of how you're going to make this happen. I really highly advise you to seek professional advice on what you're trying to do, so that the consequences and repercussions here that you certify under penalty of perjury, that you are not defrauding the federal government. Once again, we're not the IRS, we're not the the police or anything, but we do have a due diligence requirement to make sure that we are doing ethical and best business practices to help our struggling businesses through this pandemic. Once again, I hope that those can take an ear to this, and really can have a little bit more hope and aspiration than we did the first round. The second round is open. Once again, that second round has opened up January 10th, which was Monday. Well, no, excuse me. It opened up this Monday. Excuse me. January 11th is when the second round has opened up. Once again, the funding is there until all the funding is run out. If there's anyone have any questions, want to give a thumbs up, we're more than happy for you to give a thumbs up. If you want to get in contact with us, we're available by text as well. Send us a text message at 559-588-4340. You can also chat with us on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp is 559-309-3260. Once again, I encourage any small business that is Black-owned, minority-owned, Latino-owned, any kind of owned. If you haven't applied for the Paycheck Protection Program, you pay wages to workers, but maybe you haven't filed those wages, and you want to look at how you're going to get your ducks in a row. There is a plan. You have to the 31st to get this everything e-file packaged and submitted. But once again, if you want us to rally our troops, which is the accountants, the bookkeepers, and the team, time is of the essence. This week is going to be one of the most crucial weeks, especially going into next week, because as those W-2s start getting released, we got the clash, we got the business clients, and then we also have our regular clients, which is our individual clients that are going to be storming, the tax offices by the dozens and droves, because, everyone is either laid off and looking for that additional, tax time loans. And so, you got to beat the crowd. In order to beat the crowd, hopefully you got everything in order. If it doesn't apply to you, then this message is, just basically informational only. But if you're looking for some assistance, I would say tax assistance or bookkeeper assistance on qualifying for the Paycheck Protection Program. You can also, give us a call. We're available. Also on our website, you'd be more than happy to set up an account where you can upload your information there. But the cost, you're looking at the cost, just for the basic, payroll services, it's about $22.50 a month for payroll services. That's just for our third party, $4 per employee. And then our minimum, payroll fee that we're going to charge you is about, $35 a month. But if we got to go in and do any, back end work, all that, reconstructing your payroll expenses and all the bookkeeping, that is a $45 an hour fee. There is payment plans available. Once again, it has to be on auto draft. We can actually, go ahead and get you qualified now for the Paycheck Protection Program. And, you can just pay us as a part of your operating expense, as part of, your expenses that you would incur on running your business. So kind of, to me, it's kind of a no-brainer that you would go ahead and, get, that help that you need, especially when we're dealing with, filing all those required forms. I just have to walk a person through today on how to register, for their, pay for, the Franchise Tax Board, Employment Development Department, the EFTPS. That was just free information, because one, we believe in educating individuals that are seeking, the help that they need, at least, stay afloat. Everyone has families, everyone has kids, everyone has bills, but sometimes, you have to really, those are mandatory bills that you have to pay when it comes down to taking care of your tax advisor, taking care of, the people that are going to get you through these, difficult times, and not undervaluing, the time and the resources and the knowledge. If you like, what you're hearing today, you can also check out our YouTube channel, MKG Enterprises Corp. We have a lot of videos, about things that we're doing. Once again, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time tonight. I think I said enough of what I need to say. Once again, the loan details are also on our website. If you can also check out the PPP fact sheet. Once again, I encourage those to submit to the Paycheck Protection Program, as well as to the California Relief Grant. Whether you don't make the first round, you can definitely get in on the second round. The second round is more like your fresh start for the new year. Hopefully, this information can find, some kind of value to those businesses that are, looking to continue to operate and get through this week, next month, or the next few months. And the ultimate plan that I would like to do is, like I said, I would like to get a select a few of individuals and businesses that value our time, value our knowledge, and that we can get them to become publicly traded small businesses and owners that will reinvest $1 trillion back into the African American community. That is my goal. That is my mission. I believe in powernomics. Powernomics is where I believe we will be able to have a more sustainable and thriving community where we can do more job creation, sustainability, and also be able to better better position ourselves for the future, and and of course make this a better economy for all.